Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakeina. Today we are going to do a walkthrough of the New Era Elements Tarot by Eleonore F. Pieper. This deck is a US Games deck, not new, it's from 2018. But it is a very interesting deck, and for some, there might be some images in here that are not as pleasing as you would like them to be. It's a New Era Elements deck, so I'm just going to show you the cards in the guidebook as always, and then when we're done, I will shuffle really well and ask Sakeina what her take on this deck is. So let's get into it here. If you're a little squeamish, this might not be the deck for you. It's not that bad, but as I said, it has some things in it that might not be pleasing to some. So we have the book, and this book is, let's see, 115 pages. So we have an introduction, which is a good amount, and then we have the Major Arcana, and it gives the Fool. We're going into keywords, correspondences, keywords, meaning, exploring the card that goes to there. And then we go to Magus. We do have a few of the Major Arcana cards that are labeled differently, and this is also one where the Justice card is number 8 and Strength is number 11. So each card has a little bit, not a ton, but I still think probably helpful because of the way the book is written. Now I'm going to see if there's any spreads in here. Ooh, I'm stuck. Okay, reading with the New Era Elements Tarot. New Era Elements Spread. About the artist and author. And that looks like the guidebook. And we will take a look at one of the cards and see how the guidebook reads in a little while. All right, so if we pull open the deck or pull the deck out, let's look at the back here just for the sake of this walkthrough. Uniquely relevant and accessible, New Era Elements replaces the traditional symbolism of tarot with images of 21st century global life. Pieper's 4 tarot suits are explicitly connected to the 4 elements, fire, water, air, and earth, and the court cards represent 4 distinct world cultures. The 116-page companion booklet will help the reader interpret the meanings behind each of these exquisitely drawn contemporary cards. Boxes are plain white. They're good and solid though, I will say that. And they do have the thumb things here, half cut so that it's easy to open. So we'll set that aside for right now. And with this deck, they give just a card. And then they also give the New Elements Spread that was in the back of the book, the New Era Elements Spread, on a card of its own. And then we have the cards themselves. So we start with the Fool. The Magus or Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. the Hierophant, the Lovers, and just so you know, they are not washed out as you see over here. That tends to be my lighting. The Chariot, Justice. This is one of the decks, as I said, that switches Justice and Strength. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, and that is the round circle of the sun there. Judgment, the universe or the world, Ace of Fire or Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, and as you can see, they have a keyword at the bottom. Totally up to you if that means anything to you or not, or just ignore it and use it as a regular tarot card without that keyword. Three of Wands, Exploration. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Daughter of Fire or Page of Wands. Son of Fire or Knight of Wands. Mother of Fire or Queen of Wands. Father of Fire or King of Wands. Ace of Water or Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Daughter of Water or Page of Cups. Son of Water or Knight of Cups. Mother of Water or Queen of Cups. Father of Water or King of Cups. Ace of Air or Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. And the sword suit is the one that you probably will see more of the disturbing images, such as this one coming up. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. Daughter of Air or Page of Swords. Son of Air or Knight of Swords. Mother of Air or Queen of Swords. Father of Air or King of Swords. Ace of Earth or Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Daughter of Earth or Page of Pentacles, Son of Earth or Knight of Pentacles, Mother of Earth or Queen of Pentacles, and Father of Earth or King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to back up the camera again. And we're going to take a look here at the cardstock. I have no idea how this shuffles because I just received this deck. It's snappy. I don't really have a deck that I can really compare this to, but we are going to attempt. And I usually know right away if it's going to be successful or not. They're not very bendable, so as you can see, we are kind of clumpy. It's not like a very smooth. It's going to take a bit, I think, to probably break this one in. I'm always afraid that I'm going to bend my card when they're this stiff, and I'm not even going to try to bridge. So chances are most of the shuffling, for me anyway, will be this way. And that works quite well because there is a bit of a shine to the cards, but not enough, and they're smooth, but it's not enough to make the glare so bad on camera that you can't see the image. So what I'm going to do here is quick grab a card at random, just out of here. Let's see what we have. We have the Father of Earth. So we're going to see what the guidebook says for the King of Pentacles. Father of Earth. Correspondence, fire in earth. Keywords, endurance, reliability, strength, patience, conservatism, possessions, order and structure, realism. Reverse would be intolerance, jealousy of others' success, losing material possessions. Meaning, a practical, circumspect, and careful man. He has a clear understanding of his talents and abilities and how to apply them successfully. This has allowed him to find his place in life. He enjoys his achievements, but also likes to take care of the people close to him. Exploring the card, we see an older man in simple street clothes. He looks at the viewer with a kind smile. He is unpretentious and approachable, and he has built his success on his experiences. So that's how it reads for the court cards. Let's pull one and see if we can find one that isn't a court card. There's a Mother of Fire. Let's try that again. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what it says for the Two. Change. Correspondences, Jupiter in Capricorn. Okay, so if you can see here, up in the corner, they have the Jupiter sign, and down here in the left corner, they have the Capricorn sign. They have that on all of the minor arcana cards, but not the court cards. Okay, so keywords: upright position, the power of opposites, the eternal circle, yin, yang, flexibility, polarization, transmutation. Reverse would be risk avoidance, missing opportunities, fear of change, and busy work. Meaning, the card urges us to realize that everything has two sides and to abandon a single outlook. Life is best approached with a certain amount of flexibility and an easygoing attitude. Exploring the card. The card shows a tree in a landscape that is dominated by winter on the left side and summer on the right. The tree has evolved perfectly to follow the cycle of the seasons, just as the card urges us to make change our second nature. Okay, and I want to find a Major Arcana so you can see. Should have done this before I shuffled a bit. Okay, so we're going to read how the majors read. Let's find number 9 for the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit, correspondences, Virgo. And that is down in the right-hand corner on the Major Arcana. Upright, introspection, wise man and counselor, inner illumination, solitude, self-awareness, being at peace with oneself. Reversed, loneliness, alienation from others, being aloof and unapproachable. Meaning, the Hermit depicts the archetype of the old wise man who is both a seeker and a mentor. He teaches self-awareness and the wisdom and enlightenment that comes from shutting out the noisy interruptions of everyday life and concentrating on our own center. Exploring the card. For this deck, the old man is transposed into a modern urban setting. He is slowly picking his way along the pavement before a wall adorned with graffiti showing a mountainous landscape. Like the traditional hermit, he has the walking stick, but his lantern now takes the guise of a street light. So that is how that reads for each of the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, and the Court cards. So what I'm going to do now is go off camera for a minute, shuffle these cards really, really well, come back, and we're going to ask Sakeina what her opinion on this deck is. Be right back. Okay, good news here. I discovered, now I'm going to say this and I'm going to do it, and it probably won't work, but I discovered that, and I didn't start it well, it's getting better to do this. I haven't gotten to the point where I can bridge it yet, but it looks better the way it is. All right, so Sakeina, could you toss us out a card or two to let us know what your take on this New Era Elements Tarot deck is? Okay, there's one. Do you have another, Sakeina, for us? Okay, there we go. All right, so we have the Hermit and the Adjustment card, or the Justice card. I'll move forward a little bit again. Okay, so I feel like Sakeina is saying here that this deck is going to take a little bit of adjustment to learn how to read. Probably, even though the pictures are very close to the Rider-Waite to some degree, they've done a good job with that, but there are some differences that aren't as subtle as some decks might be. So the adjustment word here for the Justice card, I think, is a good one. It's going to take figuring out how to balance between the original photos of, or the original cards of the Rider-Waite to the new look, we should say, with this deck. And we read the Hermit. So this is going to be a card of, or a deck of some introspection, obviously. It's going to be something that, as we're working with it, probably will require some thinking and maybe going a little bit further with our own thoughts about the deck, or our own, the way that we read the cards, and maybe kind of looking outside the box a little bit of how we normally read, and checking out perhaps a new way of looking at this card, which is why decks like this are a lot of fun, because they offer new ways of viewing a card. And the two cards that are sitting here, the Justice card, which is an air card, and the Hermit, which is an earth card, these are two of my favorite things for in readings, because it talks about air as breathing, and it talks about earth as grounding. So I think she's saying, you know, to get a good grasp on this deck of cards, it might be a good idea to do a little bit of breathing before getting started, and perhaps grounding as well, to really get a feel for these cards, to open things up for yourself so that the reading is a little bit easier. Now, does she or does she not like the deck? That's a I'm going to say, well, you know what? Let's see if she will throw us out another card specifically for that. Sakeina, do you like this deck? Whoa, out it comes. And we have the Two of Swords, Equilibrium. So I'm going to say that yes, Sakeina does like this deck, and that it's going to be one that allows us to think more than one way about the cards, and will offer, again, balance, such as the Justice card is going to, you know, balance and justice is what this is going to be, and being able to harmonize our way of thinking through understanding these cards. I think it's one that we will grow to love because of how different it actually is. So yes, she does like the cards. They may have a little bit of a challenge for us, but nothing that we can't handle with breathing, grounding, and really exploring and going deep into each card. Okay, so that is it for this walkthrough of the New Era Elements Tarot. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care.